Welcome to this lecture. This is Manoj Kumar Vishwakarma, and in today's lecture we will see SR flip-flop using NOR gate. Okay. So in previous class we have seen the SR latch using NOR gate. So this is SR latch using NOR gate, and this is the truth table of this SR latch. Okay, so this Qn bar is the previous output, and this Qn is also previous output, and this Qn plus 1 bar and Qn plus 1, this is the present output. Okay, this is the present output, or you can say the next output. Okay, so we are interested to calculate these two. Okay, so for the sake of simplicity, so this Qn plus 1 will depend upon which things? Okay, so this Qn plus 1, okay, it will depend upon these two inputs. Okay, and these two inputs, this is R dash. Okay, this is R dash, and this is what? This is Qn bar. Okay, so this Qn plus 1 will depend upon Qn bar and R dash, because the present state is Qn bar. Okay, so this Qn bar will come here, and this will be R dash. So it will look like, and this is NOR gate. So R dash plus Qn bar full bar. Okay, so it will look like R dash bar into Qn double bar. So it will look like this. Okay, so by using this formula, okay, and putting the value of S and R, okay, we will calculate with the help of this Qn and this value, previous states, S and R inputs, we can calculate this one. Okay, so also Qn plus 1 bar will depend upon this we are interested to calculate this one, and this will depend upon these two inputs. So one is the S dash, okay, and another one is this Qn. Okay, so and it is the input of NOR gate. So this output Qn plus 1 bar will look like this. Okay, so this is S dash bar plus Qn bar. It will look like this. Okay, so sorry, we have used the De Morgan's law now, that's why it will be the multiplication. Okay, so it will look like this, and by using this formula we have calculated the SR latch truth table. Okay, so if this is, let us suppose if this is 0, S dash is 0 and R dash is 0, so what will happen? This R dash is 0, so 0 bar means 1 into Qn, so it will be Qn and it will be S dash bar. So S dash is also 0 bar means 1 into Qn bar, so it will be like this. Okay, so this Qn plus 1 is Qn. Okay, Qn plus 1 is Qn, and Qn plus 1 is Qn bar. That's why when this S and R are 0, it will remain in previous state. Like that, we have filled all these things in previous class, we have already watched. So if S dash is 0 and R dash is 1, its output will be 0 and 1. When this S dash is 1, R dash is 0, its output will be 1, 0, and like that. Okay, so in today's class we will see the SR flip-flop. Okay, so what is the difference between this SR flip-flop and SR latch? Okay, so this is a memory element. It will store 1 bit. The SR flip-flop is also a memory element, it will also store 1 bit. But what is the difference? Let us see. Now at this present time, here it is, let us suppose 1, here it is, let us suppose 0. Output is 1 and it is 0. And so this is the condition. And let us suppose somehow this S dash gets 1. Somehow, accidentally, it got 1. So what will happen? It is 0. So it is, since it is floating, so it is 0. So this condition will come here, and this will become 1 and this will become 0. So what was stored, that has vanished. Okay, we were stored 1, 0, and now we are getting 1. So when we'll come to get the output after some time, our output in the memory has been lost. So this is the problem. When we left these two inputs floating, it may act as an antenna and it may send 0 or 1 and its output will be changed automatically. So this is the problem. So that is the reason we have forced to come to the concept of this flip-flop. Let us see what is flip-flop. So take here one AND gate, take here one AND gate, okay, and give one input to this both AND gate clock. Okay, clock is connected to this one and clock is connected to this one also. And the first input of this AND gate is S, and the second input of this second AND gate is R. So this is the reason I have mentioned here S dash. S dash is the input of this NOR latch. Okay, this is NOR latch. This is SR latch using NOR gate. Okay, so this S dash and R dash are the input of latch, but so this is latch. Up to here it is latch. Okay, up to here it is latch. But the whole thing, okay, it is flip-flop now. So we want to see the whole thing. Okay, so this is the whole thing now become the flip-flop. Now see one thing that is very interesting. If we have left this, let us suppose, open, and it may sense anything, I do not know, it may get 1, it may get 0, but we have only in control is that clock. Okay, clock is 1 or clock is 0, it is in my hand. Okay, if we will provide the clock, it will be 1. If we will not provide the clock, it will be 0. Okay, so it is in our hand. Okay, it is not going to be floating point clock, because all the flip-flops are connected to the single clock. Okay, so when we will provide the clock, then only the output is going to be changed. That is the case. So see, let us suppose when clock is 0. When clock is 0, so this clock is 0. So let us see what will be the value of S dash and what will be the value of R dash. Let us see first. So what will be the value of S dash? This S dash. S dash will be the function of this S and this clock. And since this is AND gate, so it will be simply multiplication of this S and clock. And see, this is, since this clock is 0, we are talking when clock is 0. So if this clock is 0, it will be 0. S dash is 0. And now see, R dash. R dash is this one. It will be the function of this and this. This is R and this is clock. So this is R into clock. Since this is AND gate, so R dash will be the function of, it is simply just AND. Okay. So clock is 0, so it will also be 0. R dash is also 0. And we have seen in the previous class and in today's class also, if this S dash is 0 and R dash is 0, our output will remain in the previous state, isn't it? So it will remain in the previous state no matter what is the value of S and what is the value of R. If the value of S is 1, then also it will be 0. If the value of S is 0, then also it will be 0. So if this clock is 0, the value of this and this has no meaning. Okay. So if this clock is 0, these are don't care conditions. What will be the value of S and R? Output is not going to be changed at all. Okay, it will not change. So this is the difference. This is the main difference between the SR flip flop and SR latch. Okay, so this SR flip flop is known as the clocked latch. Clocked. This is latch and this is clock. So this whole flip flop is known as clocked latch. Okay, and this flip flop is basic memory element that stores 1 bit. Okay, now see the working of this one. Now we have given the input clock 1 in all the cases. Now our clock is 1 and we want to see, okay, all the cases. This one, when SR is 0 0, what will be the output? When SR is 0 1, what will be the output? When SR is 1 0, what will be the output? When SR is 1 1, what will be the output? So let us see. So this is let us suppose when S is equal to 0 and R equal to 0, what will be the value? So let us first calculate S dash and R dash. What will be the value of S dash? Okay, S dash will be clock into this S, and S is what? 0 and clock is 1, so this is 0. Now what will be the value of R dash? This R dash is nothing but it is going to be the multiplication of this clock into R. Okay, and what is the value of R? That is 0. Clock is 1, so it is also going to be 0. That is very simple case. Okay, so it is 0 and it is also 0. Okay, so if this is 0 and this is 0, what will be the value? It will remain in the previous state. Okay, means Qn plus 1 will be equal to Qn and Qn plus 1 bar will be Qn bar. That is very simple. Previous statement is this one. Okay, so see, this is the one case. Okay, see the another case. So we have watched this one. Okay, we have watched this one. Now see, when this clock is equal to 1 and S is equal to, this is 0 and R equal to 1. So this is the case. And what will be the value of Qn plus 1 and Qn plus 1 bar? So let us see. So first of all, calculate the value of S dash and R dash. We have S equal to 0 and R equal to 1. So let us suppose first calculate S dash and R dash. What will be the value? So see, S dash is the AND of this S and clock. So S into clock. Okay, so multiplication. S is 0 and clock is 1, so it is 0. R dash is equal to, this R dash is the function of this and this one, so R into clock, and this will give what is R? R is 1, and what is clock? Clock is 1, so it will be 1. So it will be 0 and it will be 1. So very simple. In this case we are saying that since this is simply NAND gate, AND gate, sorry, this is AND gate. So whatever the input is here, that is going to here when this clock is 1. So if clock is 1, S dash is 0 and R dash is 1. So we can directly get the result from here. If this is S is equal to 0 and R equal to S dash is 0 and R dash is 1, then what will be the output? Output will be this 0 and 1. Okay, this is the one method. Another method is method 2. So we have calculated. One is by using the method of this SR latch using NOR, or if we do not have this truth table, then what we will do? How can we calculate this output? Let us see. This Qn plus 1, Qn plus 1 will be the function of these two inputs, and here it is 1 and here it is Qn bar, so it will be the 1 plus Qn bar. So this is one of the input to the NOR gate is 1 and another input to the NOR gate is Qn bar. So its output will be 1 plus Qn bar ka whole bar. So it will give what? 1 plus something means what? 1 plus something, that is 1. So 1 and 1 bar means 0. So Qn plus 1 is 0. So we have just here we can put like this and calculate Qn plus 1 bar also. So this Qn plus 1 bar will be the function of this one, these two inputs. So first input is S dash, and second input is this Qn, this is Qn, it is coming from here, so it is Qn, so it will be like this. Now see, what is the value of S dash in this case? This is 0 plus Qn, and 0 plus Qn means Qn, so Qn bar, it will be Qn bar. So this Qn plus 1 will be Qn bar. But once we have got the value of this 0, then another will be automatically 1. So this is the case. So we can calculate by using this also or by using this truth table. So let us see. This we have learned, and we will see the next case when S equal to 1 and R equal to 0. That is very simple. Clock is 1, clock is 1, but S is 1 and R is 0. We are watching this condition. S is 0, this is 0. Sorry, S is 1 and this is 0. So we do not know what is the value of this one. We will just calculate by using what will be the value of S dash? S dash will be this S into clock. S into clock. So what is the value of clock? This is 1, and what is the value of S? That is 1. That will be 1. And what will be the value of R dash? It will be equal to this R into clock. So R into clock, R is 1, and what is the clock? Sorry, R is 0 and clock is 1, so it will be 0. So this S dash is 1 and R dash is 0. So by just watching this flip-flop truth table of this SR latch, S dash is 1 and R dash is 0, it will give 1 0 output. It will give 1 0 output. So we can fill directly 1 0. Or we can also use method 2. If we do not have this table, so we cannot fill it directly here. So, but here up to here we have calculated this S dash is 1 and R dash is 0. So by using this, okay. So Qn plus 1. First of all, we will calculate Qn plus 1. Okay, this output. So what will be the value of Qn plus 1? It will be the function of this input and this input. So from here it is coming Qn bar and here it is R dash. So it is R dash plus Qn bar whole bar. And what is the value of R dash? This is 0 plus Qn bar whole bar. So 0 plus Qn bar will be Qn bar and Qn bar and whole bar, it is again Qn. Okay, so but by just seeing one output we will not conclude. Okay, we will see the Qn plus 1, Qn plus 1 bar. So what will be the value of Qn plus 1? So if we want to calculate this output Qn plus 1 bar, so it will be the function of this and this. So this is S dash and this is Qn. Okay, so this is S dash plus Qn whole bar. Okay, since this is NOR gate, so it will look like this. So what is the value of S dash? This is 1 and this is Qn whole bar. 1 plus Qn means what? 1 plus Qn means 1 and that is bar, that is 0. Okay, so once this Qn plus 1 bar is 0, okay, it will affect this value also and it will give 1. Once we got any one of these output, this output Qn plus 1 or Qn plus 1 bar is 1 or 0, then other will be the complement of it. Okay, and if other is like this Qn, then only. Okay, and so we must have to take care that we have to calculate both of these output, this and this. And if these two are, one is 0, one is 1, okay, complement of each other, then it is good. If both of these are coming same, 1 and 1 and 0, 0 and 0, then it is invalid. Okay, since this is Qn plus 1 bar and this is Qn plus 1, if this will be 0 and if then this will be 1, okay, then it is valid. If this is 0 and this is also 0, not valid. If this is 1 and this is also 1, not valid. Okay, so see the last condition. Okay, so here it is Qn plus 1 is 1 and Qn plus 1 bar is 0. So by this method also, we can calculate. Okay, see the last condition. When both of these are 1, and this is very, very important. Okay, so both of these inputs are 1. Okay, so this is 1 and this is 1, both are 1. So what is going to happen, we'll see. So what will be the value of this is 1, both of these are 1 and we do not know the value of this and we do not know the value of this. We will just calculate from here. What will be the value of S dash? S dash is the function of this and this. So S into clock. Okay, and what is the value of S? This is 1. And what is the value of clock? This is also 1. It will be 1. And what will be the value of R dash? R dash will be this into this. So this is 1 and this is clock is also 1. So it will be 1. So R into clock. And what is clock? This is in this time 1 and this clock. R is also 1. So it will be 1. Means it will be 1. It will be also 1. So see, this is the condition. When this is 1 and this is 1, it is going to be invalid. Okay, so we can write it directly invalid, or we will try to calculate here. Why it is invalid, I want to know. Okay, so we will go to the method 2. We want to just learn why it is coming 0 0 or 1 1. Okay, so let us suppose this is 1 and this is also 1. So what will be the output? We will just calculate. So what will be the value of Qn plus 1? What is the value of qn plus 1? This value qn plus 1 is will be the function of this input and this input. That is simple. So here it is coming qn bar, and from here it is coming r dash. Okay, and like this, because it is NOR gate. Okay, so what is the value of qn bar? We do not know what it may be, so it will remain qn bar. What is the value of r dash? It is 1. So take it like this. 1 plus something means 1. Okay, and 1 bar means 0. So this qn plus 1 bar is 0. So we'll just not write like this. Okay, so since qn plus 1 bar is 0, so it will be 1. No, will not go like this. We have to calculate both the outputs, qn plus 1 and qn plus 1. qn plus 1 bar and qn plus 1. So let us see. We have to calculate. Okay, so we have calculated here. Okay, so this is qn plus 1, sorry. Now we will calculate the qn plus 1 bar, this one. So this output will depend upon this input and this input. So this input is simply S dash, and what is this input? This is coming from here, so it is qn. Okay, so this is qn and it will look like this. Okay, so what will be the value of, what is the value of S dash? This is 1 plus qn, and this is like this. So 1 plus something is 1. So 1 bar means 0. So both of these are trying to come 0, 0, invalid. I am telling several times that if this value qn plus 1 and qn plus 1 bar, these two values are coming 1 and 1 and or 0 and 0, it will be invalid. It will be invalid. Okay, and what is this condition? When this is S is 0 and R is 1, what is the value of qn plus 1? So this is 0. So this is the condition of reset. This is known to be output. qn plus 1 is always known to be the output. If this is 0, it is the condition of reset, and this is when S and R 1 0, S and R 1 0, then it is set. Okay, so this is the very important condition. And also if these two gates S and R both are 0, so it will remain in previous state, means no change. No change. So just by if we can show this by just notation of flip flop. Okay, so flip flop looks like this. Okay, so just these two inputs are like this. Okay, so this is S and this is R. Okay, and this is Q and this is Q bar. Okay, so it is just Q, but it is qn plus 1. Most of the time you will see in the books that is Q. So but this is nothing but qn plus 1. Okay, we are interested in calculating qn plus 1. So no problem, we are just writing it Q and Q bar. But one thing we have to be very clear, while designing, this Q bar will be in the upper side and this Q will be in the lower side. This is the complemented variable. Nah? This complemented variable here in this case it is in down line and here it is in up line. Okay, but when we are designing the SR flip flop using NAND gates, then qn plus 1 was there and qn plus 1 bar was there. Okay, so this is the difference, and this is the clock. Okay, so this is the clock. This is the notation of SR flip flop. Okay, so see why it is known as SR flip flop. S for set and R for reset. S for set and R for reset. If this is the condition, what is this? What is the condition? R is 1 na, so this is the condition of reset. Okay, so if this is the condition of reset, what will be the output? What will be the output? 0. Okay, and what is this condition? 1 0. This is the condition of set. What is 1? S is 1 or R is 1? So S is 1 means set is 1. Set is 1 means this is the condition of set, and when the condition is set, what will be the output? It will be 1. And when this will be 1 1, the output is invalid. Okay. And one more thing, that when this both of these S and R, okay, are 0 0, okay, there will be no change in the output and it will remain in the previous state. Okay, so this is the this is very simple to learn, or you can memorize it. Okay, so if this is the condition, S is 0 0, output will remain in the previous state. Okay, and if this 0 and 1 means if reset is 1, this R is 1, and then it will be resetted, output will be 0. And if S is 1 and R is 0, means set is 1, so it will get setted, that is 1, and both of these are 1, then no result will be there, so it will be invalid. Okay, so I hope you must have understood this one. If you have not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe it to get the latest and informative video. Thank you for watching.